Happy greetings. I'm Crystal Forman, the owner and educator of Holistic Wellness and Health, where we make healthy living easy, nutritious, delicious, and fun, with a focus on plant-based foods and meditation to help you live a healthier, compassionate, and more vibrant life. Today we're making a pumpkin pie smoothie using a sugar pumpkin that I received from Bon Secure's Community Farm in West Baltimore City. I've already roasted this. So a sugar pumpkin is basically a pumpkin that's usually about 2 to 4 pounds, a smaller pumpkin, and it's a lot sweeter than the like jack-o'-lantern pumpkins you'll see around October, beginning of November, the really big pumpkins. You can use those if you have that available, but definitely these are a little sweeter. So we're going to use this today. And I'm just going to take our roasted pumpkin, take off our stem here, and cut it in half. So I roasted this pumpkin at 400 degrees for about an hour, 15 minutes. Some of them take a little longer than others. It depends on the size. Another pumpkin I did only took about an hour to roast. And you just want to stick a fork in to make sure that it's done, and then let it cool off. So we have seeds in here, our pumpkin seeds, lots and lots of seeds. We're going to save those seeds to make roasted pumpkin seeds. So even though this has been roasted, they're still good for roasting again and seasoning them how you want. So we'll do another video just on roasting our pumpkin seeds at another time. These are nice plump seeds, so we definitely want to use these. Pumpkin seeds are very high in zinc and calcium and other minerals as well. And zinc is very important for building up our immune system. So we just need about a cup of pumpkin. So I'm just going to remove all of the seeds from this one half of the pumpkin and put in about a cup of pumpkin in our blender. Because I'm using a fresh pumpkin that's been roasted, I don't need to puree it beforehand because it's all going in the blender. But if you want to just make pumpkin puree, you just take all of this and put it in your food processor or blender and pulse it until it's nice and smooth. And then you can freeze it. So I'm just going to put in about a cup of our pumpkin, our roasted pumpkin here. If you want to, you can cut your pumpkin in half before roasting it. And just put a little oil on it, like some grapeseed oil, and roast it at about 350 degrees for about 45 minutes. Don't want it at a higher heat when you cut it in half because you don't want the pumpkin itself to get too dark or caramelize too much. But if it does, that's fine because it'll still taste good. It'll just make your pumpkin pie smoothie a little darker. So we have our pumpkin in. I'm just going to pulse it just for a few minutes, or a few seconds actually. Then we're going to put in our milk. So the recipe calls for 4 cups, but it really depends on how thick you want your smoothie. I'm going to start with 3 cups of soy milk. This is vanilla flavored soy milk. And I have half a cup of maple syrup, or you can use agave or another sweetener. Brown sugar is good in this as well. So we got our maple in here. And then we're going to make our own pumpkin spice mix blend. So you can use this pumpkin spice that's already mixed, like the jar that says pumpkin pie spice, or you can make your own. So this is 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, ground cinnamon. Then a half teaspoon each of ginger powder, clove powder, and nutmeg. So we're going to put all of that in our blender. And I'm going to just blend this for a few minutes before, or a moment before I put our ice in. Let's get our ice. Nice. So it's nice and blended and nice and flavorful, just the way it is. We're going to add some ice in because I did not use frozen pumpkin. So if I want to, I can actually take some of this pumpkin and freeze it. and then put it in our blender, and that'll make a nice, richer smoothie. We're just going to put our ice in. It'll add a little more liquid for us as well and make this a more hydrating smoothie. Just blend until smooth. If I want it a little thicker, I can add some more pumpkin to this, as well as more ice. I'm just going to add just a little more pumpkin. If you do get some pumpkin seed in here, it's totally fine. You're adding some zinc to your smoothie by doing that. Just blend a little more. All right, and this is ready. So our pumpkin, as you can tell, is very orange in color, which means it's high in beta carotene. Beta carotene becomes vitamin A in our body and helps us with our vision, especially night vision. It also helps with skin health, and people with acne or eczema, having that vitamin A internally helps with healing. It also, like I said earlier, it is high in a lot of other minerals, calcium, zinc, and iron as well. So definitely eating, pumpkin is great for you in general. A lot of people either love or hate pumpkin pie. I'm actually not a huge fan of pumpkin pie, but I do love this smoothie. And I've had others who felt the same way about pumpkin pie that I do, but they love this smoothie as well. So definitely give it a try. Let me know if you make it. This has been one of our series of holiday pie smoothies we've been making. We made some sweet potato pie smoothies a few weeks ago, and we also made an apple pie smoothie. So definitely check out those videos as well. And we will continue our theme of holiday pie smoothies. So if you have a particular pie that you're interested in having me make, let me know in the comments, and definitely share this video with others as well. I will see you all later. Peace and blessings, everyone. Take care.